What if you could combine the strategic mind of a billionaire with the unstoppable drive of a warrior? Imagine waking up each day, not only thinking on a level of wealth and vision, but moving through your life with the intensity and discipline of someone who refuses to lose. This is not a fantasy. This is a mindset, a way of living that the most successful and powerful people in the world quietly embody. It's about vision, scale, risk, and legacy. Today, you'll learn how to adopt this mindset, how to think like a billionaire and act like a warrior, and how this fusion can unlock a life of unstoppable achievement. Instead of exchanging time for money, they build systems, businesses, and teams. They understand the value of compound growth not just in money, but in knowledge, networks, and momentum. Let's dive deep into the mindset that builds empires and conquers challenges. Billionaires don't think like the average person. It's not just about money. The first key is long-term thinking. While most people chase quick wins or short-term comforts, billionaires plant seeds that may not grow for years. They don't wait for motivation. They do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. Discipline turns chaos into control. Whether it's waking up before dawn, training the body, or staying focused through discomfort. A warrior's strength is built in the moments when no one is watching. Jeff Bezos once said that when he makes a decision, he's thinking 3 years into the future. They're not reacting to today. Why? Because they know growth lives on the edge of challenge. They're protecting, leading, or building. A warrior's actions align with something greater than themselves. That purpose becomes armor against distraction, weakness, and doubt. Every drop of sweat, every tough decision, every uncomfortable conversation, these are not punishments. They are pathways to greatness. Just as a sword must be sharpened, so too must the mind and body. Training builds confidence. Repetition builds power. There is no hack, no shortcut, only the repetition of what works. They're building for tomorrow. Second, billionaires leverage instead of labor. Elon Musk risked his last dollar to keep Tesla and SpaceX alive. That's not luck. That's courage guided by strategy. They're also masters of problem solving under pressure. When a business hits a wall or a market crashes, they don't collapse, they adapt. They see problems as puzzles to be solved, not walls to stop them. And most importantly, billionaires take calculated risks. They're not reckless. They analyze. They plan. But they also act when others hesitate. Thinking like a billionaire means living with boldness, foresight, and relentless curiosity. Now let's talk about the warrior. Both are essential. Warriors live by a code: discipline, honor, resilience. While billionaires think across empires and industries, warriors master the battlefield of daily life. Warriors live with unbreakable discipline. Second, warriors embrace pain as fuel. While most run from discomfort, a warrior moves toward it. Third, warriors are guided by purpose over pleasure. They don't live to be entertained, they live to be useful. And finally, warriors train every day, physically and mentally. Acting like a warrior means taking responsibility for your life every single day. So what happens when you think like a billionaire and act like a warrior? You become unstoppable. Billionaire thinking gives you the blueprint, the long-term vision, the strategic edge. Warrior action brings that vision to life with discipline, grit, and execution. It's not enough to dream big. You need the stamina to follow through. It's not enough to grind hard, or they stay in the trenches, doing without thinking. But greatness demands both: vision and action, strategy and strength. You need a clear direction, or your effort is wasted. This is the missing link for most people. They either live in the clouds, dreaming, but never doing. A visionary without discipline builds castles in the sand. A grinder without vision builds someone else's dream. But if you want to level up, set daily targets aligned with your long-term vision. Think 5 years ahead. Then reverse engineer what needs to be done today to get there. This is strategic living. But when you think like a billionaire and act like a warrior, you build your own empire and defend it with power. Replace it with what sharpens your edge. Ask yourself, did I live with purpose today? Did I build toward my vision? Did I win my inner battle? This keeps you accountable and sharpens your self-awareness. This means doing hard things. Cold showers, difficult conversations, intense workouts. It's not just how shredded your body looks. Real success is living fully aligned with who you're meant to be. Long hours of deep work. Every time you endure, you become stronger. Comfort is the trap. Acting like a warrior means refusing to waste that life. Seek pressure, protecting your mind, body, and values. Like your life depends on it, because it does. Let's now get practical. How do you live this every day? Start with your morning routine. Wake up early not because it's trendy, but because it builds control over your mind. You're not here to blend in. You're here to break limits. Begin with silence. Read something that challenges you intellectually, then move your body. This is billionaire thinking meeting warrior action. Knowledge first. Physical power second. Now you're ready to lead. Set targets, not wishes. Most people create to-do lists. That's fine. Cut out the lazy, the negative, the entitled. Find people who challenge you to grow. Be ruthless with distraction, social media, news, endless entertainment. These are the enemies of billionaires and warriors alike. Eliminate what steals your focus. Cultivate mental toughness. Surround yourself with excellence. Billionaires build networks of winners. Warriors train with the strong. Who you're around determines how high you rise. End your day with reflection. It's time to redefine what success truly means. It's not just a number in your bank account. Thinking like a billionaire means knowing your life has impact beyond yourself. So success becomes this: waking up every day with a mission, acting with intention, building something that matters. This way of living is rare, but it's available to anyone willing to claim it. Not everyone will understand your hunger. Not everyone will match your energy. That's fine. The billionaire warrior mindset is not for the timid. It's for the few who know they're capable of more and refuse to settle. If you've made it this far, then you're not average. You're hungry, you're ready, but knowledge without action is wasted power. To take what you've learned today and put it into motion. Start thinking bigger. Start acting bolder. Build the vision. Embrace the discipline. Outwork your doubts. Outthink your limitations. This is how legacies are built. This is how greatness is claimed. Think like a billionaire. Act like a warrior. Watch what happens next.